Do y'all hear this? This is the BFF. Tell everybody what BFF means for those who are watching Facebook Live.
BFF is for business, faith, and family.
Business, faith, and family. Christina Harris, America. It's about to go down up in here. This girl right here, a wealth full of knowledge. Come on now.
Buffy says, well, you just answered my question, but how do you focus on your purpose when you have so much going on?
Well,
now, as
you got that?
oh, okay, sorry, look. Go ahead.
No. I'm on the BFF show. I'm chilling. I'm going to let her answer that one. Go on, get it, mama.
Okay, now the only reason that I felt so compelled to jump in right now is because, again, this is a new revelation that God has just recently given to me. Mm-hmm. For years, when I say years, ever since I've come to Christ, I've been searching for my purpose. God, I got frustrated with the Lord before. I was like, I want to know my purpose. Why everybody else look like they operating in their purpose? And, Lord, I want to do what you want me to do. Just tell me what you want me to do. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until recently where I was exhausted. And God is so good that he'll wait until you finish your shenanigans, all right? And to give you some instructions, because purpose is a fickle thing. One, I think we've done a horrible job as believers or the church of always thinking that our purpose means you being at this platform. Mm-hmm. That's not everybody's purpose. I always say we have the same purpose. When you are a believer in Christ, the purpose is simple. It's for you to be molded into the image of Christ. Once you continue to allow God to go ahead and do those works within you, now don't get discouraged because I say you to be in the image of Christ. Yes, Christ is perfect, but he's perfect within us as well. Mm-hmm. So God do a little bit of work in your life at a time. Every day every season, every day a little bit here, a little bit there. So don't get discouraged when you think of perfection and think that you can't reach that. So I say that to say this. When you are allowing God to work in those seasons of your life, the what you are to do isn't as much of a concern as the who you are to resemble in that what.
Y'all done messed up. No more questions. Y'all done took us
Buffy
to church.
said, wow.
Y'all done took us to church. Y'all hear this? Y'all getting this word?
Listen, the what will change. Listen, when I was 20 years old, if God would have trusted me with purpose, Lord knows what I probably would have been doing with it, okay?
I really don't want to know.
Right?
For myself. For myself.
But now maturing, and that's yesterday. I wrote a quote. Check out my quotes.
Check out the quotes.
I wrote a quote that says, with age come perspective. Mm-hmm. Because as you grow, you realize not everything is always about you. So as you grow in God, you grow in grace, you grow in maturity, you grow in experience, that what and that platform will change. So like right now, I may be on radio. We're on radio right now. Next week, we may be on TV. Next week, we may be in the trenches in Africa doing missionary work. As long as God can trust the who you are when he call you, that's your only concern. Don't concern yourself with the what. For years, I concerned myself with the what, and I was not focusing on who I was to be when I was to get called. Mm-hmm. That was the first revelation he gave me.
Uh-oh.
He gave me another revelation. Listen,
listen.
I don't want to take credit for nothing that God was kind enough. Mm-hmm. That's why I say he's the real best friend, because he's the one who ain't going to let you stay in your mess. Mm-hmm. Okay? He's not the one who's going to tell you look good when you don't. Okay? He's going to check you where you're supposed to be checked.
Now, y'all hear this? Ernest Paler, y'all hear this? I just want to make sure y'all listening. Spiritual Connect Radio, BFF, Christina Harris.
Yes.
Just for those who are just tuning in, I got to let y'all know where we at, what we doing, all right? It's your brother talking from 107.9. You know how we do. Right?
He had to deal with me on, sometimes we want purpose because of the prosperity that comes with it. Mm-hmm. Remember, whether you are a preacher, whether you preaching to the masses, or whether you home teaching 3 little children who don't know what you're saying, and all they want is milk and cookies. Always remember that God gives the increase. And yes, God, see, the reason we kind of is a thin line between purpose and wanting purpose for prosperity, because I'll be transparent. I wanted the prosperity part to be with purpose. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was, what's my purpose? Because I want to get into, and yes, our God is a God of abundance. Mm-hmm. And yes, he blesses us. That shouldn't be the only reason why we want to come into our purpose. So I just want you to check your motives as I had to, And then when I realized, you know what? And when I submitted my will, which was, you know what, Lord, you're right. Let me trust that you will handle my needs according to my seasons in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll continue to just let you use my life, because when you died for me, in return, when I came to you, I said I would give you my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you continue to use. It's not easy. Trust me. By no means am I sitting here preaching from a perfect perspective.
Neither one of us.
No.
But I want a
No.
message. Y'all better get this message. Y'all can get this $59.99. Y'all can go to Amazon.com. It's going to be wrapped up. Spiritual Connect Radio, Christina Harris, BrotherMarcus.com. Y'all can get this. It's going to be wholesome. Y'all can get your tickets to the show. It's going to be crazy, y'all. Better get your tickets. All right.
Yes, but I'll wrap up with that question simply by saying, just make sure that the only motive that you have at the end of the day is to serve God, advance the kingdom, be like Christ, even when you start being like Christ in your household.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then as you're coming into your purpose, remember, don't get discouraged, because as you're coming into your purpose, that's when the enemy just tries to kind of derail you, and he wants you to take your attention off of Christ and put it onto the things of this world.